sure you and all your players and staff believed you could come here and win your first game at Championship level. A lot of the critics said you couldn't, and you've specialised in proving them wrong once again, Gary.
Well, you know, it's only one game, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? There's another 45 massive games to go. But I said to the boys at half time, and you'd be surprised, I had a bit of a go at them because I felt we were doing a lot of passing, but there was no final ball. And I'm saying I'd have come away and been really disappointed if we didn't get that final ball that led to a goal. Because, you know, I thought we dictated the pattern of play, the tempo of the game, without really creating chances. They didn't either. I think we had the one chance from Seaborn's header with the goal he made a good save. So I was a bit disappointed in that. Now, we didn't particularly create any more chances in the second half. However, we had some willing runners, and I needed some willing runners getting in behind so that we could take them a little bit deeper down into their territory. They had a good spell just after half time. All teams are going to do that in the Championship, and you've got to survive it. We did. It wasn't just surviving. I thought we played it out well. There wasn't really any chances as such. And so I was really pleased that we saw it out like we did, got the goal at our supporters' end. And great goal, good strike from like midfielder, you know, getting in there. He was supporting a striker that was a willing runner, and great result for us and a great start.
You mentioned the spell Millwall had in that second half. You've two of your defenders, but you look very solid at the back. That must be one of the aspects that pleases you today. The back four and the goalkeeper looked so strong.
Yeah, it did look strong, and especially the first half, our two midfielders looked very strong as well. And we got a strong bench, you know. Liam, I know he only touched the ball 2 or 3 times, but they were 2 or 3 good touches, you know what I mean? And then Sam Hoskins, we know, we've got Billy Clifford, I wanted to get on, Grant, I wanted to get on. We have got people that can change games. We needed Engu second half because we needed that willing runner, whether he fouled or whatever he did, whether he fell over, we just needed that runner to keep them back. And then we knew our midfield then could go and play a little bit just on the edge of their box, and that's what happened. So, you know, Paddy wasn't quite playing to the game. He's a great lad, and he's going to be a great player, but he's got to play to the pattern and play to the tune of the manager. And he did, and you know, and he wasn't sure that I was right at half time, and you can't say that at half time, but he didn't say it nastily, but at the end of the day we decided to make the decision. So before you ask me was he injured, no he wasn't. It was because tactically he wasn't playing our game.
And words were had, I mean words are had in games.
Yeah, no, he'd be okay. I mean there was no words, Mark, you know, it's only about 4 words. Paddy, you're coming off. Do you know what I mean? That was it. Only 4. And he knows that, and you know he's seen it before with other players. So hopefully he'll go home and he'll realise the team has won. The team has won a game, and I've got to make them decisions sometimes for the betterment of the rest of the season. And you stand on full what decisions you make.
Ed Upson scoring an important goal again, and we saw him pop up against Sheffield United in the playoff semi-final. You said this could be a big season for him. You've seen great things from him in pre-season, and
yeah,
he's gone and he's got an important goal for you again.
I thought he was the best player on the pitch with Joe and the 2 centre-halves probably in the first half. What he got on the ball, they then shut him down in the second half, so they didn't have as much. But like I said, if we start running their back 4 towards their own goal, then my midfielders start getting on the ball on the edge of the box. And they've all got that little bit of quality to make something happen. And Ed's, you know, got a great strike. He puts them in every day in training, but I'd like him to do it a little bit earlier so that we don't have to worry too long. What was it, the 89th minute or something? But fantastic result, and I'm still buzzing because the first win of the season is always the confidence builder of the team. They now know that this is a championship team that I think just about we deserve to win.
Of course, great start to life in the Championship. You now have to switch attention to the Capital One Cup on Tuesday night. What are your thoughts on that? Might you change things around a bit, give some of the other lads a run out?
I may do. I'll have a look at it. I'll see. We'll be training tomorrow, so I'll see how they all feel tomorrow. A couple of them might have a few knocks. Danny Seaborn looked like I don't know if he broke his nose, but it certainly was difficult to stop the bleeding. But like a real trooper, he didn't want to come off. So that mucked us up because we'd already made our subs in our minds and everything. But so we'll have to have a look at him. But it'll be really good to be able to play the lads that didn't play, just so that we keep our squad fit and healthy for the Championship.